Hello and welcome to Morris Park. I'm Clyde Morris. Yep, everything's back to normal now. I don't know if you can hear it over the fan, but we're actually getting rain right now. And it's about 32 degrees, so we're actually getting ice also. I'm actually supposed to be at work right now, but the problem is the roads are covered in a sheet of ice. And this morning while leaving out to go to work this morning, I ended up in a ditch. I've already got the truck out of the ditch. That's the good thing about having a wood stove, is that you can use the coals or the old wood ashes to get some grip. And luckily I just slid in the ditch right outside our driveway, so it wasn't too far away, and was able to get out. So right now we're getting that rain. I don't know if you can see that outside in the windows there, but that's all freezing right now as we're at 32 degrees. And we've been getting it for quite a few hours. So we're gonna be home here today. I just thought I'd show you that I've got the greenhouse all put back together. We didn't have any casualties from the cold. Eubomania here is just getting ready to bloom some more. Been blooming a little bit. See that little yellow bud, right? A couple yellow buds right there. Anyhow, most everything's pretty well back together. I am going to need to get some water in here pretty quick, because my water barrel's out. I figure by tomorrow it'll be warm enough probably to run a hose in here and fill it back up again. No real signs of life too much yet, although we're getting close to spring. You can see some new buds just starting to appear right there. They're just starting on that one. And I got rid of my rat. I haven't had him come back for a while, and I'll do a video on that pretty soon here. But everything's done pretty well. I only had one casualty, and that was a large barrel cactus, much like this one here. This one's perfectly fine. It was a very old one I'd had. It kind of bottlenecked right now down near the bottom as it grew. And for many years it was kind of supported by that little bottleneck. The only problem with that is it just made it so it wasn't healthy and had to be actually leaned up against a post. And which this one isn't, but leaned up against a post so it could actually survive. And I noticed this last summer it wasn't looking too good, and I was fearing that that little bottlenecked area was probably dying out, and it did. So I did lose that particular cactus, but I have plenty of golden barrels, so I think I'll be okay there. And that's actually the white barrel, the variety Alba. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Some flower buds there starting up, growing on my Evansii tree. So it's one of my first bloomers. And as you can see, my Euphorbia pulvinata is in bloom, as it always does this time of year. I see some buds on the Enigma. I don't know if it'll do anything. It usually gets these buds and then loses them. I haven't had a really good flowering on this yet. See a couple buds there. It needs a little water. But today, being that it's cool and cloudy, I probably won't water anything. Everything's still doing pretty good. I do have a little more room now, unfortunately, because one, the barrel cactus died, and so it allowed a little more room on the benches, and two, because the rat kind of cleared me out of about 8 plants, I think, altogether. So, a little extra room I got there. I did get a couple new acquisitions, which I'll show later on in another video. Seems that Walmart's starting to get some new plants in, some new cactus, and got some pretty nice ones. Had some flowers on this little monodenium here, this Richii, but being inside the house, it didn't quite like it, so it lost those. I imagine being in the house upset quite a few things. But other than that, everything looking pretty good. I have had some problems with a disease inside the house that attacked one of my euphorbias that I'm going to have to figure out. I don't know if it's fungal or bacterial. Unfortunately, it is a one-of-a-kind hybrid, so I don't know if I'm going to lose that or not. I'm trying to save it right now. A few flowers on this gracilis. Pretty neat. Unusual for this time of year. Big lemon right there. So yeah, everything did pretty good. And should be able to water here within the next couple of days and get a few things watered. Some of these euphorbias will need it, like my medusas and so forth up there. Looking a little shrivelly, so they're going to need it. This Murray definitely will need it. Looking pretty shrivelly, so it's going to need it pretty soon here. I'll probably give it some water tomorrow. But all in all, everything made it through again. We made the vortex again. Just wanted to show you guys what all was going on, and that I made it through the vortex. And we're doing good. Another euphorbia needs some water. Anyhow, this is Clyde Morris from Morris Park. Hope you all are staying warm and not too icy. And we will talk to you all later. Take care.